Hi everyone, Letty here from Party Planner Papery. Today I have the Not Too Shabby Shop Pink Halloween I Want It All bundle. I'm going to do an unboxing and we've got a project today. I'm going to make some decorated paper sacks. Welcome back everyone. So today I have the Pink Halloween I Want It All bundle from the Not Too Shabby Shop. Here's their logo. I'll list a website affiliate link down in the description box below. This is one of the newest kits that has just been released from Not Too Shabby Shop. This is what it'll look like when you get it. It's in a nice little bundle like this. Let's unbox it. Okay, so we have everything kind of laid out here. This kit comes with 2 paper packs, 2 coordinating packs of ephemera, 1 pack of enamel dots, and a coordinating sticker. This is a huge sticker. It's about 3 inches. And then a glitter enamel dots pack as well. And these colors do coordinate. This is called Cutesy Halloween. The colors do coordinate with both of the paper pack collections that are in this kit. So let's unbox this and let's go through each section. So we've got Halloween Coffee. This is a 6x6 paper pack. And it's going to come with 12 designs, 24 total double-sided sheets. These are the different designs. I'm showing you the fronts and the backs of each set. The yellow actually is a nice surprise with this. I knew there was going to be pink, but this yellow actually, I'm sort of digging it. And so these are the different colors and the prints, the coffee prints that are coming in this collection. I'm liking that yellow. Super cute. So again, Halloween Coffee was the first paper pack, 24 double-sided sheets. There is a coordinating ephemera pack that's called Cute Halloween Coffee, and it's super, super cute. And so let me show you a still shot of everything that comes in that ephemera pack. You've got some cats and some lattes and other coffees and balloons and cupcakes and candy corn and just so many super fun images. You also have Pink and Black Halloween. This is a second paper pack, 12 designs, 6x6 double-sided paper. So these are the prints, and this one is pretty much just pink, black, and white. And so super, super fun images, super cute. You've got some really neat patterns on the fronts and on the backs, witches and bats and ghosts and all kinds of just really fun, spooky Halloween images here. And again, these are the fronts and the backs of the patterns that come in this pack that's called Pink and Black Halloween. Again, 24 double-sided sheets. You do also have a coordinating ephemera pack, also called Pink and Black Halloween. This one is a little bit more spookier, a little bit more scarier. Let me show you a still shot of all of the images that come in that pack. Okay, so we've got some cats and jars and lollipops and ghosts and pumpkins and really little creepy and scary looking little skeletons and things. These are, again, those cutesy Halloween enamel dots. They are glitter enamel dots. And then there also is a 3-inch glitter sticker that comes with this kit. So this is, again, the Pink Halloween I Want It All bundle that's in the Not Too Shabby Shop right now. I'll have that link. I'll link it down below for you in case you want to make that purchase. Let's dive into today's project. So today we're going to use the I Want It All Pink Halloween bundle, and we're going to make some decorated paper sacks. These are so easy to make, so fun. I had found these gift sacks on clearance at Hobby Lobby a while back. These are 5 by 10 by 3 inches. So they're pretty wide and they're pretty good size, sort of like your medium lunch sacks. And so I did bring in 1 additional die, Sentiment from Queen of Craft Company. It's a trick or treat. I bought this many years ago, so I don't have a link for it. But I also brought in some ribbon from, I believe this was from Michael's, if I'm not mistaken, from maybe a previous clearance sale. And so I just brought in those paper sacks and I brought in the bundle kit. You see here, this is a bag. It will open to make a actual full-size bag. I punched two holes and I went ahead and sealed it off with a piece of ribbon. And then I added a layer of holographic cardstock from Joann's. And then I die cut out my sentiment as well as a couple of additional little stars. I added some enamel dots, the ephemera pieces. I added a piece of paper panel on the front as well. So I'll do a full show through of all of these bags in just a second, but let's first dive into the project. Okay, so I have my supplies here. I have 1 paper sack. Again, it was 5 by 10 by 3. I have a cardstock mat that's 4 5/8 by 6 inches. I did already die cut my sentiment as well as a lot of the additional little shapes right from the center of the holographic cardstock. This was, again, the one from Joann's, and I did that because I knew it was going to be covered. And so I left plenty of border on the outside, and then my paper mat is 4 3/8 by 5 5/8, and I just cut this down from the Pink and Black Halloween paper paper pack. You see here, I'm gonna have a little bit of a gap here, so I did bring in one extra little bitty scrap piece of paper that I just had in my stash just to make it a little bit more flush. But I'm gonna be layering up some items on the top, so it should be okay. And then I'll glue those onto the front of my bag, and then I'll finish it off with my sentiment and my ephemera pieces, and then tie it off with the ribbon. So here was the final little piece of ephemera. It was a ghost. And so I did use approximately 18 inches of ribbon. I brought in my regular hole puncher, and then again, I die cut those little shapes out of the holographic paper. We'll finish it off with some enamel dots as well. So let's go ahead and start by gluing our mat together. I'm going to start by adding just one layer of the adhesive, and I'm going to use dry adhesive for this, so a tape runner, on the outside frame of the back of my mat. And the reason why I'm only adding it on the outside and not on the center is because you guessed it, that cardstock mat doesn't really have a center. So I figured it would make it easier on myself if I only added glue to the outside for right now. I will be adding some glue to sort of glue down those additional sort of loose pieces in the center in just a second. I'm going to glue my little scrap right there too. And again, that will just sort of make it a little bit more flush for the front of my bag. Now, the next step is I'm going to just start decorating the front of my paper. You could always go in and glue this straight to your bag, but I find it's easier for me to work on this little small surface than to try to start to glue everything once it's already on the bag. So I've auditioned all of my ephemera pieces just to kind of see where I wanted to place them before I start gluing. And then now that I have everything ready to go, I will start to add my wet glue and glue these down. I'm using wet glue because it's just easier to navigate around the edges, the curved edges of the ephemera pieces, than if I were to use that tape runner. And then I'm definitely going to want wet glue for that trick or treat sentiment because it's sort of a little bit more of a finicky die. And I want to make sure that I am able to get glue on all the little pieces that are very, very tiny that I would not be very successful with a tape runner for. So I'm just adding a little bit of glue to the sentiment itself, making sure that I got a little bit on each of the letters. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish gluing that to the front of that panel. And then I'll finish it off with a couple of little stars and a little circle. And these were just, again, shapes that I had punched out of that holographic cardstock from Joann's that I figured I could squeeze a little bit more out of that real estate, and so I sure did before I finished prepping this project. And so that's what I'm using. And again, it's just to give it a little bit of extra shine to the front of my mat. And so I will finish off with the enamel dots, but before I do, because that will definitely add some dimension to the front of this mat, I want to just go ahead and add my glue so I can glue this down to the bag, and the last step will be those enamel dots. And so you see here now I'm actually going kind of under and around and even trying to help make sure that I did add some additional reinforcement glue where I had die cut all those images. That's when I went ahead and glued those little sections down. I didn't worry about it before. So I've glued that down. Make sure you put it on the front of the bag. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some enamel dots. And so I'm just going to audition again and see which ones I like. I think I like those pink ones. They're a little more like a rose pink. And so I'm adding a cluster of 3 on the bottom right, and I'm going to add a cluster of 2 to the top left of my mat. So this is almost exactly like decorating the front of a card. That's exactly how I see this on this type of project. Super, super easy. So then the last step is to get our ribbon, and I'm going to punch 2 holes at the top, and I'm going to fold down that flap as well. And we're going to tie this and make this a little bit more of a decorated bag. So I'm going to first fold this down, and I'm basically it's about a 2-inch fold, but I'm folding it down to where my flap does not overlap the front decorated mat that I brought in with those papers. So I'm using a bone folder to make sure that I sort of crease that fold line. You see here that you have the ends that sort of fold in. You definitely want to make sure you punch holes only in the middle, in between those 2 folds. So it's always good to double check that, and then go ahead and punch your holes at the top. And I'm just doing it from the top down, but I have it upside down right here. But you see here, my holes are right on the insides of those fold creases. And the reason why you don't want to punch a hole on the sides is because then you'll have holes that will be showing when you do open that bag. The next step is to run the ribbon from the back to the front of our bag. Notice here that I have it flat. That's just because your ribbon can sort of bend. And so you want to make sure that you do have it very flat on the back. And then make sure it's just uniform. And then you're going to want to make sure your 2 ends are together. So if it's not even, you can stretch one and pull one to get it very even. Then just tie a little bow on the front. And you don't have to be perfect at this. In fact, I definitely am not the best bow tire. And you'll see here, because my bow does not look the greatest, but you can just keep messing with it until you get it to something that you definitely enjoy. Okay, our full recap is coming up next. So to recap, we had the Pink Halloween I Want It All bundle from the Not Too Shabby Shop. It came with 2 paper packs, 2 coordinating packs of ephemera, a pack of enamel dots, and a large glitter sticker. And this was about a 3-inch sticker. Super, super cute. I love all that glitter. So with this, I primarily used the pink and black Halloween paper pack, as well as a coordinating ephemera, and then as well as those sparkle enamel dots. And the project that I did today was some decorated paper sacks. These were so super fun. Let me show you what each of them looks like. And so this is the one we did, and you can see here, once you open it, all you have to do is take off that ribbon, stuff your bag with whatever goodies you want to give out, and then tie the ribbon back. And here was the one that we did do. We added some enamel dots, our sentiment, our ephemera pieces, and then we layered up our paper with our cardstock. Make sure that you extend the real estate of that cardstock by die cutting your sentiment and your decorations from the center of your cardstock. If you're using, especially if you're using something like this one that's a metallic, or it's a holographic. So these are the ones that I did. These are so super fun and so easy because you just decorate almost like you're decorating the front panel of a card, but you're decorating the front of a bag. So take some of these bags out of your stash and make some of these decorated paper sacks today. Again, this is the Pink Halloween I Want It All bundle, and I do have my affiliate link. I'll link it down below. It helps my channel grow and no extra cost to you. Happy Halloween crafting, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration. I hope you are getting ready for your Halloween crafting. Make sure you check out the link that I'll have down below. You can go and get this item if it's something that you're interested in. It's so super cute and it's going to be perfect for your Halloween crafting this season. Happy crafting.